Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We had LA Knight, Randy Orton, Aleister Black, Carmelo Hayes, King of the Ring match. And it's a pretty good match. Finish was really good. So they played off
the finish. I like the finish.
They played off last week where LA Knight cost Braun Breaker a match. So Braun Breaker showed up here and speared LA Knight. And then Carmelo goes up top. He goes for the big splash on LA. But Orton hits the RKO out of midair onto LA Knight. And then pins LA Knight and gets the win. So Randy Orton has moved on in King of the Ring.
It is interesting because now, so from here, the guys in the four-way, then they go into singles matches, right?
Yeah.
So Randy Orton will be in one semifinal, and Cody Rhodes will be in the other semifinal.
Yes.
So they could meet in the final.
Yes.
Okay, so the thing is with Cody Rhodes in the final four, unless there's somebody out there to screw him, because they're not going to beat him clean, that would mean, in theory, that we're getting the Cody Rhodes, John Cena rematch at SummerSlam, which is kind of where I figured it would be.
I think that you need to have Cody beat John Cena at SummerSlam,
well, then
get this heel run over with, and just do a few months of see you later, hero. Because, God, this is just, I don't know, man.
I don't know that anyone's really a fan of this heel run.
No.
It's very forced, I guess is the best way to put it. Doesn't feel real.
It doesn't feel real. Yeah. It would have felt real literally 10 years ago when he actually was being booed as he tried to be a babyface. But, like, coming out and saying the fans booed me in, like, 2005, it's 2025. They haven't booed you for years and years and years. And it's the same promo every time. You fans did this. You fans did that.
And no matter what,
dude, decades ago they did this. You're mad now?
No matter what, they do the dueling chant. They buy his merch.
Yep.
And then at the end of the show, they say, "Thank you, Cena."
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's if you're a legend going out, it's pretty weird to do it as a heel. I'll just say that. It's fighting against all nature of wrestling fans. A guy who's been like that. Even if they're a heel. When they're doing their retirement tour, it's like, it's like when Perro Aguayo did his retirement tour. You couldn't turn him heel at the end, but that's what they're trying to do here. So it was, they overthought it. But I mean, I guess, it wasn't the original idea. The idea was Cody to turn, and I don't know if that would have been a good idea either, because I think that they could have gotten Cody booed, because let's face it, at WrestleMania he was booed, but I don't know that turning him would be the right thing to do either, just because he got booed at Mania against Cena.
We had Fatu coming out for a promo. He was super over, and he talked about how your family shouldn't go behind your back and snake you, and Solo says I'd be nothing without him, but he said I'd be nothing if it wasn't for him, but here I am. So Solo appears on the big screen and says, Money in the Bank, you could have made the biggest mistake of your life. I can forgive you for that. A year ago, you were nothing. I brought you here. I made you a star, put money in your pocket. Next week, I'm going to be here with open arms, ready to take you back. I just need to hear 4 words from you. I love you, Solo.
I don't think he's going to hear that.
Next week, Jacob's got to make a big decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Chelsea FaceTimes Nick and says, I'm in a hot tub right now. Can we delay my Queen of the Ring match? And he's like, no. Alba, go get ready to go. You're replacing her tonight. So Alba goes, I've got to go put on my wrestling suit. And she leaves because she apparently has one suit that she's a secret Hervis in, but a different suit that she wrestles in. Yeah. She was very upset about this, even though she is in a Queen of the Ring qualifier.
I know.
To get a shot at the world title. What are you angry about?
I know. Why should she be upset for that?
I don't know. Then Zelina showed up and was all angry.
She wants Julia.
Yeah. We had Jade, Nia, Piper, and Michin in a Queen of the Ring match. And
Jade got all that muscle back.
This match did not have a lot of heat.
No, it didn't.
They did
No, it
not
didn't.
buy Meechin. They did not buy Piper. I'm not even sure they bought Nia. And the match was not particularly good. Nia is loudly screaming spots right into the camera. And finally, she goes for her finish. But Piper does break it up. Piper then posts Nia, spears her through the dasher boards, jumps in the ring, but Jade grabs her, hits Jaded, and pins her. It was a struggle, but they got through it. It's the best I can say.
Yeah.
Jade moves on in the tournament. If you love this show, you should consider signing up at WrestlingObserver.com. WrestlingObserver.com has every show that we have ever done. Over 15,000 podcasts in the archives, dating back to 2005. Searchable by show, searchable by year. Perhaps the first show you ever watched was 2008 WrestleMania? Well, you can head into the archives and you can find the podcast we did, all built around the 2008 WrestleMania. Every major show, whether it be WWE, AEW, we covered it all. 15,000 archived shows at WrestlingObserver.com. Also, when you subscribe, you get full access to the Wrestling Observer newsletter. There's a new Observer every Friday. And on top of that, we have thousands and thousands of archived issues of the Observer dating back to 1991. So again, WrestleMania 2008. Go to the archives, search WrestleMania 2008, read all of the issues surrounding that show. Of course, Wrestling Observer newsletter, 40,000 words of news and information on pro wrestling and mixed martial arts every single week. New issue comes out every Friday. New back issue comes out every Monday. You also get the discussion board. One of the best discussion boards on the internet. It's members only. If you're going to troll, well, you got to pay to troll, and there aren't too many of those. And if you cause too much trouble, you're out of there. So if you want a great place to discuss professional wrestling, it is the board. Also available as a subscriber at WrestlingObserver.com. The whole package, all of the new shows, all of the archived shows, all of the new issues of the Observer, all of the archived editions of the newsletter, all of the past episodes of Wrestling Observer Radio, Wrestling Observer Live, The Brian and Vinny Show, Figure 4 Daily, Filthy 4 Daily, The Board, all of it, just $14.99 per month. The full shebang, and you can save a lot of money getting an annual subscription. A full year, you basically get 2 months free. So check it out, WrestlingObserver.com, everything you'll ever need as a fan of professional wrestling. Check it out today at 4WOnline.com.